Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Contact, Space Engineer's adventure where we are today, hopefully, going to find the Factorum. So I've got the baby Beluga here, ready to go, except for the fact that it's completely unfueled and armed. So first step is going to be getting this full of hydrogen, which I think we should have enough hydrogen to at least get it docked over here. I'm probably going to have to go mining to get it fully stocked up. We should be able to use our trick with the tanks on the miner to at least get it enough to go dock itself. And my depth perception is horrible today. Let me real quick double check. Yeah, so what does the docking connector do? So it controls the batteries. It does stockpile the tanks. So once I dock up, it's going to start pulling fuel. So I'm going to need to undock before I completely drain. Well, actually, I probably should. But I don't necessarily need to undock before completely draining the miner because I have another connector. So I could just have the miner attached and then dock up. Let's see how quick it drains the fuel before we make that call. Oh. Pretty quick. Right. So because it turns the batteries off on everything, well, it sets the batteries to recharge on everything, that doesn't quite work. Hold on. Tank is set to stockpile. Oh, these are also set to stockpile, so they won't. We'll let it get down to there, we'll say. Yep, pretty much 50%. Yeah, we'll just leave it docked for the minute here. Oh, it sounds like the engines are on here. That's not ideal. We have 6% fuel. Actually, no, I do need to undock, because otherwise I'd need to turn off the docking connector, because everything is off currently. Alright, there we go. We'll just leave the miner floating there. We need to get this hooked up quick. I also need to do that so that it's actually a moving ship. It does look kind of, as it's flying along, I like how it looks. It's a weird little thing. I think it has it'll fit in. Oh. Okay, poorly timed choice of words. It does not fit in. I need to set the docking things up real quick. So now I can extend my connectors. I could probably automate this to a degree. In fact, yeah, with some sensors and stuff. That could work well. Alright, we are docked. We've stockpiled potentially all the hydrogen we can get. Yep, so that is the tank on the base, and it is now empty. We have a bit. Oh, and look at that, we have air. This feels nice, being able to walk across to the station. Okay, except for that bit. I may need to put some ramps on there to ease that conversion. Alright. I don't actually need to be in here. I need to go out and mine some ice real quick so we can get everything loaded up. I should probably... Oh god, do I have... I don't have magnesium. Oh, nuts. I really should have prepared for today. I thought I was all ready to rocket off to face things. I have to go and mine magnesium and mine ice. Let's go get our ice first. Then I may have to hunt down some magnesium because I think the only source of it I have is in gravity. That's convenient. So I just pointed at the first asteroid I could find to check for magnesium, and lo and behold, the thing just ticked away, but the one I'm pointed at has magnesium. Now we are full of ice at the moment, so I don't think I'm going... Well, I can't get any because I'm full. But if I at least go over there and mark it before heading back, we'll know where it is. We'll be able to zip back out there, mine a load of it. Yep, there it is. Oh. There's also some silver here. Guess I should have checked the other ticks as well as magnesium. Huh. You know, I didn't pay too much more attention. Apparently the nickel didn't make it as far as I thought it would. Because there it is all there. I mean, I guess if I need nickel, I know where to go. I did sort of think that it would make it further out of gravity. This flashing seems a little incorrect. I think the base is out of power. I guess the O2H2 gens are taking too much juice. Oh, and I can't... And I can't open the door. Ooh. Yeah, this seems unnerving. Okay. Well, definitely off. What is this currently doing? It's refining gold. We'll turn that off for now. It's helped a bit. Where is... Let's turn that on. Okay. Now have power. I wonder if that was a mix. So there are 2 batteries on the baby bee that I think maybe were sucking the juice out. Oh, and the tanks are full, so I'm gonna vent some oxygen. Yeah, because these batteries were much lower than they are now. Well, okay, maybe... How much uranium do we have? None refined. Maybe it's time to get a reactor going. So if we go ahead and refine some of this uranium real quick like, then we can get a reactor on here, or maybe 2 reactors on here instead of this engine. then we aren't burning our hydrogen fuel to power the stuff to produce more hydrogen fuel. We need to turn off the O2H2 gens. I was trying to drain this engine, but it was being refilled by the generators. So we'll drain this, get it replaced. Yeah, I've still got insane amounts of ice. And there's one thing, had I been thinking ahead, I would have designed this base with more than one large tank of hydrogen. I guess I could always extend out the bottom if I really wanted to, put more tanks in. But having large hydrogen fueled ships docked to it, basically the entire base's worth of hydrogen would go to refill the baby Beluga, leaving the base with no hydrogen. So yeah, slight flaw, but I guess hopefully I don't need that often, because once the baby Beluga is full, hopefully that lasts a while. And it'll, the tank here will refill in the meantime. Alright, we are out of power now. Go ahead and grind this down. Turn off the refinery. I won't be able to connect to that, so I may just replace that pipe. If we just kind of do 2 of those. Actually, even if it's not connected, the pipe works, so we'll leave it there. Now, hopefully, oh no, I will have to produce reactor components. Hopefully I can. Yep. I think I just had to get rid of some other stuff in the system. I'd like to get at least one of these going. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Leave all this other stuff to process. Hopefully it does. Then we can go and get our magnesium. Because we also have to produce the ammo. That'll probably go quick. Because this is a fully sped up... actually, is it? I think it's half power and half speed efficiency. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, it could be a little quicker, but I think it'll still produce the ammo. Oh. And actually, it instantly produced all that stuff. I think we'll be good. So we have 1 reactor. Now, if we turn this back on so its inventory can move. Then let's put the uranium in the reactor. And now we're good. Apparently reactors don't automatically pull uranium in, which I guess is a good thing because then, they'll run out of fuel versus using up any stockpile. Battery's still iffy. That'll get better once things get charged. Apparently these things don't have access points on them. But we're producing 15 megawatts from that one. Now we can produce 15 from this one. Refinery can run, everything's still on. Ships are charging up, so that seems good. Alright. That is, let's double check. I know we have magnesium because I mined it, but I don't know how much we have. Alright, so that's a good amount of magnesium. Let's go ahead and switch over the refinery just to get some of that rocking. While we're here, yeah, I'd say we have enough uranium for a bit. Now, how full Okay, we've got about a quarter on that tank. I may not worry about filling up the hydrogen tank on the Baby Beluga all the way. I mean, I guess worst case, if I get shot at, that's probably a good safety decision. But I don't know if I want to wait the time it would take to fill up fully. I may do another ice load at some point. That way, if I have ice on the base plus that tank is full, then even if the ship is empty, I can come in, fully refill, and then hopefully the tank on the base refills by the time I'm done with whatever I'm doing. So, okay. Let's do some ammo. Yeah, get that going. Produce 1,000, maybe 2,000 Gatling rounds. Then I think I have an assault turret. Is what the big gun is. Yep, assault cannon. And I guess too, I should go ahead and turn the jump drive on so that it charges. Hopefully that doesn't overdraw my power. But I think 30 megawatts should be enough to do that just fine. And if I look, okay, so with that, my battery is losing power. I could kick on the engines on the ship. That's probably fine. So I've got 20 minutes on that. And the jump drive will be full in 3 minutes, so yeah, everything lines up. Okay, this is painfully slow. I'm tempted. I mean, 50 boxes of ammo is pretty good. I'm tempted to just load up and go. How much? So we've got 30% fuel. I'd like to have more fuel and more ammo. But what I like more than that is doing the thing I want to do. So let's go ahead, put all the shells on board one of these containers. I don't know which container is which. And then turrets have some ammo, so we'll put the rest in there. Alright. So I have controls for targeting. So we'll have the Gatlings target weapon systems. I should have a way to control that turret. We'll have it targeting weapons as well. Maybe I don't control it. No. I want to be able to turn it on and off and control it. So we'll have the heavy gun off for now. We'll get in there, scout things out. If there's anything big and dangerous, we turn it on. Gatling should protect us against any drones. In fact, maybe I target power systems with them. Make sure that all of my targeting ranges are good. Yep. So we have a signal, not too far away. Let's see. Yeah, I can only do 2,000 kilometers. So it'll be 2 jumps, but we should be able to set it as a location. I guess that guy. Right, unidentified signal. Let's go. guess I could be moving a little bit as I go. We need to turn the engines on. Alright, we are just within our power requirements. So, ooh. That's kind of interesting. So that is not the Factorum. There is a Mayday out there. And a pirate beacon. I guess I could go after one of those. Though, how long? Okay, well, drive will be ready in 6 minutes. I could go poke that Mayday signal. I think I won't bother. 'Cause I don't want to risk using up all the ammo and stuff I have on something that isn't my target. Ooh, there's a drone facility over there. Hopefully they don't bother me. You'd think that they'd notice the Mayday guy and go visit them, but maybe it's a trap. Or maybe they just don't care because they're pirates. Alright, time for jump number 2. I do hope my battery stays good. Because the engines are running, that should provide a good amount, but it's possible that the battery, or that the engines alone can't fully charge the drive. So I do have 2 batteries. Depleted in 9 minutes. Drive will be full at 7. So, granted, this final jump is only going to be a partial, but I might be risking not being able to jump out, because I don't know if I'll be able to recharge the drive quickly enough. This could maybe go bad. And I have also just realized if I have to turn tail and run, my tail has a giant, shiny, exposed weak point. So, I maybe didn't design this thing, you know, it's designed to encourage full-on frontal assault. Designed to encourage bravery because cowardice would probably blow me up. I did just have another thought. I'm having a little time to think on this long journey. So that looks like an ice asteroid up there. I don't really feel like diverting to go and mine it, but it probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to throw some ice on board, just so that I had some stockpile. Because the engines burn hydrogen, even if I'm just sitting here, I am technically burning my fuel. And if I have to do a bunch of maneuvering to, you know, avoid dogfighters from these guys, I may be a little low on fuel. Now, hopefully, it's enough that I can take over this whatever this is, and that it'll have, at the very least, some ice, if not some hydrogen fuel of its own that I can take to stockpile myself. But if it doesn't, even if I'm victorious, I may be victoriously drifting in space. Drive is ready. I'm going to set it to blind jump so that I can jump in there without getting too close. I may knock off. I'm gonna slow to stopped. My goal is to get in close enough that I can get a camera view. So let's set the drive to... Yeah, that'll put me at 20 kilometers. I need a little more. Maybe not that much more. Let's try that. See what happens. Here we go. All right. 8 kilometers out, no bogeys. I can see some stuff down there. I may just be at a bad angle. It almost kind of looks like debris. Like it almost looks like these are just floating pieces of junk around this asteroid. Huh. Okay, well. Let's get in there and see what happens. Two Mayday signals popped up. I'm like, oh god, I was getting surrounded. I don't know if the space pirates and the Factorum, I assume they don't like each other. I don't actually know if they did interact. If a space pirate drone were to drift into this region of space. I'm gonna attempt to keep like a kilometer and a half out from this stuff. Because that should avoid most weapons range, or at least give me enough time to see the problem coming. Okay, there's something. Whoa, boy. Hey, there's that problem I was talking about. Okay. That looked like that thing on the left. Yep. Ooh, mama. Okay. They do have planetary defenses. Luckily, so do I. Well, mine aren't. They're ship defenses. Okay, let's do a pass, see if we can do some damage on it. Lock it. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. You can't dodge. Ooh, those look like good hits. Is it dead? Turn off the guns. I'm probably burning way more fuel than I should. I mean, it looks deadish. Pretty dead. Let's nose our way in there, see if it hurts me. Oh, okay, it still has power. I should probably have a toggle to turn off my Gatlings. Oh. Oh, though I'm... Hold on, I'm taking fire. Oh my! Okay. It is not dead. Apparently it just reloads for a long time. Oh god. Okay. Well, this isn't good. Let's target weapons. I really thought I'd taken it out. Okay, we've lost an engine. That's not good. We're still targeting it. I'm just trying to keep moving. Okay, it looks like the big gun is out. We've taken some damage for sure, but we're still mostly alright. Apparently those things have weapons on them, which is a little... Oh! Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to get out of here. Let's get our range down. I'm out of juice. I'm actually... Okay, I probably didn't need to do that because I seemed to be safe there, but... How much... Yeah, my engines are running down. Okay, I think the drive is back up. Yeah. This isn't good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get home. Do I still have... Okay, oxygen tank seems fine, so I don't have to worry too much about venting. Let's see if we can... How badly hit is this? Pretty badly hit. And I can't build tubes in the kit. How many... I only need a few large tubes, so I may be able to cannibalize. I doubt I'll have enough small tubes. Oh, I may if I can...
Inventory full.
Grind down a few of these guys. This won't help me too much because I'm still out of fuel.
Inventory full.
At the very least, it may let me, let me do something. Yep. Tank is dead. Batteries are pretty much dead. Engine's almost dead. I'm gonna save some of that. At this point, my only real hope would be to drift close enough to an asteroid that has ice. Because I can't pull the fuel out of the engine. It's just there. Right? I stockpile the tank. Yeah, no. Once it's in the engine, it's in the engine. Let's turn off everything to save power. Dang, I should have maybe stopped for that ice I thought about stopping for. I have an idea. This might be a little crazy. Every so often, these unknown signals have ice in them. There's a particular signal that's got a little O2H2 gen and some thrusters. If I get lucky, maybe it'll have what I need to... I mean, I doubt it wouldn't be enough ice to probably stop me thrust-wise. Oh. This is not the one... this may... Let's stop it. How do you fuel yourself? No, it does have an O2H2 gen. Okay, there are, I guess, two of them. We'll take its cash. Yes. Almost 1,000 ice. It's not much, but it might be just enough to get me what I need. Okay, I'm going to turn off the oxygen tank, so hopefully it doesn't take any of this ice. And in that goes. Thrusters are going. We are... Okay, we've come to a stop. Problem 1 solved. Now how much ice? Okay, it's pretty much gone. We've not even got 1% fuel. Ugh. Will it be enough? The decision I have to face now. Do I try and limp home with the jump drive? In fact, let's... Regardless of what I do, I'm eventually going to want the jump drive going, so... Let's set it to our base GPS. We're going to take 3 jumps to get there. Do I try and get to an asteroid that might have some ice? Or do I try and just use what I've got, only run the engine, and hope it's enough to jump us? This thing doesn't have an ore detector, otherwise I'd be able to check some of these asteroids out. See if I can just visually sight anything. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try drifting towards this. Yeah. God, I'm so scared to use any ice. Yeah, we're full. So it's 1, 10, 22. One little burst. Used, we'll call that like 30 liters. Ugh. Oh, also my conveyoring's busted, so I don't have reverse thrust. That's good to know. Let's do that. Such a waste of precious, precious fuel. I am going to just fly over there, see if there's ice. If there isn't, then, well, I just go. And if there is, I'll get some, come back, and then just go. Yeah, at this point, my suit is the safer option because it doesn't have fuel. Well, it has fuel. It has more reliable fuel. And if I die, I get produced with new at no cost to the ship fuel. Which, you know, don't think too hard about that. But right now, that may be my best chance is if there's no ice, just die and then respawn at the ship. Alright, what do we have here? You could also, I guess, try and harass one of the space pirate stations on foot. It's probably not the smartest idea, but it could be a way to, you know, get just a little bit of fuel. Yeah, I'm not liking the chances of finding anything on here. Maybe head for that one. Where is the ship? The antenna was still working. So it definitely is out there. Dang, I may have to die. I'm gonna assume that little flicker is in the right direction. Oh, actually, if the battery died... Ooh. It was low and I had the engine off. Oh no. And that looks bluish out there. And if the battery's dead, if I can even get back to it, that might be a death sentence anyway, because I don't think I have enough fuel on board to power 2 jumps. Also, I'm beginning to doubt that that is. I think that's just an asteroid really far away. Yeah, I think I might be alone in space. Stranded, with nothing but my spacesuit. This isn't good. And I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. A bit of a cliffhanger, a space hanger, if you will. Yeah, I've lost my ship, which was out of fuel and badly crippled anyway. I am now alone. I could just, do the old backspace teleport and get rebirthed from the medbay on the base. But that's kind of a bummer. I'd love to... I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the ship again. But I'd love to, at the very least, make something of being out here. So yeah, I'll see what I do next week. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out the other stuff I've done. Subscribe if you want to see what happens to me. Spoiler, it probably involves dying in space. And until next week, bye-bye.